Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That caught Tony Pollard. And he will go all the way. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Titans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Pierce for the return. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Slot man in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go now. Here's Cook. Marked down at the 6. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Let's go. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. To the pylon, he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Short! Or 54, right 54. 54 readers,
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A tight end in motion now. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, sack.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 4th down, Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he will score. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They had
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. on the handoff. This is Cook. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a poked 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he pumps up the football. The Titans have got it. Well, that changed quickly. A terrific scramble, getting downfield, picking up yardage, but then dropping the football. It comes out, and the defense comes up with the recovery.
There's not many quarterbacks in the league, Mike, that can make that play with their legs. It's just such a shame that at the end of that run, he fails to protect the ball. The defense is able to jar it loose and take it away of what otherwise was a pretty fantastic play there by that quarterback.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Like 24. Tracy.
Now Levis. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
It's Richardson on the move. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. Yay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, come on, come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Like 13, like 13.
Here's Levis to throw. as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down.
Seven Pirates.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Levis to throw it here on first down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Levis. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 30. And the Titans first down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Throwing is Levis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Again, they try Pollard. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Third and goal. Levis to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Okay, ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready, ready?
Anthony Richardson sacked by Harold Landry. It's a loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, Richardson. Well, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Colts 28, Titans 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Richardson. Now, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Third and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Titans are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now he takes off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On the carry, it's Cook. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Harold Landry, there on the tackle. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Throwing is Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Whoa. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Like 13.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Like zero.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six. But to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, hey.
Jones now on first down. He's going to air this one out. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that... Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll find his running back, Cook. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Check go.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Once again, it's Cook. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Okay, ready?
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have a Colts first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Half jumbo.
Throwing on first down is Jones. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Shotgun now for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Adriana Lima. Dom Capers.
From the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's going to have a Titans first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Jones to the air again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Other side.
Again, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Great. Detroit.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must.
Okay, here we go.
It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Okay, here we go. Dom Capers. Timberland.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Joshua Palmer, touchdown Titans.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. He keeps it himself. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On 2nd down, Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. To throw, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Duvernay to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This is 1st and 10.
Half 18, half 18. Great.
Now Jones. He connects with Palmer on that one.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Timberland.
Now, Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Here we go. Up we go.
Here's Jones to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's the spike, but it's too late. The clock shows triple zeros, and time will expire. So it's a win.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying.